Alright, welcome back to, I think this is my fourth video, going through the songwriting assignment and the processes that you can use to actually write your own song. So in this one, I want to talk about how to create a rhythm that will fit with your lyrics. So the process for this is fairly straightforward, which is that I've got my lyrics written here under a stave where I'm going to notate the rhythm. And the first thing I need to know is where my stressed syllables are. So I've got, I know that the passage of time is not within my hand. Okay, so I've got 6 stressed syllables there. Now, if I'm in 4/4 time, which I'm going to choose to be, I could choose a different time signature. I have 2 strong beats, which are the 1 and the 3. So I want, ideally, all of those stressed syllables to land on either a 1 or a 3. So I'm going to put a bar line before the word no. So the I is going to become an upbeat. And then, so if that's on beat 1, then my next stressed syllable would be on beat 3 of that bar. And then time would be beat 1. Now I think what I'm going to do here, to extend it a little bit, is I'm going to alter this a little bit. So I'm going to go word is there not alright, and I've got stress on is not within my hand. Alright, so I'll let the word time go for a little bit longer. Put the is on beat 4, so not will be on beat 1, that'll be beat 3, and this will be beat 1. Okay, so that becomes a 4-bar phrase. So now I just want to fill in approximately where my beats will go, the rest of them. It doesn't have to be exact yet. And now I just want to fit a rhythm to that scheme. So no is 1 syllable, and I can just have that be 1 beat. Now you can see I've got 2 unstressed syllables there. So I could put the that after a no on beat 1, in which case no would become a quaver, and that would also be a quaver. But I think I'm just going to have both of them on beat 2, like so. Passage, so passage is 2 syllables, so I'll also make that quavers, and then of will get a whole beat. Yeah, so actually passage of. Yeah, so actually I had to think a little bit about whether I wanted to have a passage of or passage of, but I think if I do that, then the edge ends up on the downbeat of beat 4, which I don't really want because it's kind of weird to have that really weak syllable. So even though I'm not emphasizing of here by putting it on a 1 or a 3, it still should be emphasized a little more than the edge from passage, because that's not really a emphasized sound at all. So time, I'm going to give 3 beats. Now also note the just nice little interplay between the words and the rhythm here. The word time, I'm giving additional time. It's a nice little extra touch. So that's 3 beats, is 1, not, and here I just have 1 syllable per beat. And again, hand is going to be that whole bar, although that hand may become shorter if I start the next line here, say for example. So So now that rhythm ends up sounding like 1, 2, 3. I know that the passage of time is not within my hand. Okay, which is reasonably effective. There are ways we could make that more interesting. For example, I could syncopate this section where everything's just one syllable per beat. And what I mean by that is we would shift all of that forward by a quaver so that all of our notes are actually happening just after the beat rather than on the beat. That's a fairly common technique in word setting, but for now we'll stick with this. So that's going to be my rhythm, and in the next video I will try and add a melody to that.